Hello everyone, welcome back to Conservation Nomad. This week is National Marine Week, so I'm going to be talking about an ecosystem that is very, very important but very often overlooked. Right, Bella? And that is coral reefs. So let's get started. First of all, what are coral reefs? Coral reefs are one of the most diverse and productive ecosystems in the world. They're made up of coral polyps, animals primarily responsible for building reefs. Thousands of species of coral have been discovered in various climates, depths, and seas. And because of the diversity of life found in coral reefs, they are often referred to as the rainforest of the sea. Additionally, coral reefs are home to a quarter of all marine species. Marine organisms rely on them for shelter, home, reproduction, and to be able to rear their young. Pretty awesome, right? But how do they matter to us humans? Well, coral reefs are actually critical to human welfare, and I'm going to give you some reasons why. Number one, food security. Coral reefs have an estimated annual global economic value of $29.8 billion and provide food for over 500 million people in 94 countries and territories. Pretty significant, right? Number two, shoreline protection. Coral reefs buffer the shorelines from wave action and prevent erosion. Furthermore, they also protect highly productive wetlands, as well as ports, harbors, and the economies they support. And finally, number three, economic benefits. As mentioned, the total net benefit per year of the world's coral reef is $29.8 billion. Tourism and recreation account for $9.6 billion, coastal protection for $9 billion, fisheries $5.7 billion, and biodiversity for $5.5 billion. So now that we know how important coral reefs are, let's look at their threats and what we can do to help. So, coral reef main threats include coral bleaching, unsustainable and destructive fishing, sedimentation, ocean acidification, and ocean pollution. Now, here are some ways that we can help protect our coral reefs. First things first, reduce our carbon emissions. You can go on our website, I'm going to put the link down below, which you answer some questions, and based on that, it tells you how many planets you would need if we all lived the way you lived. So through that, it could also give you some recommendations as things you can do to reduce your carbon footprint. Number two, support reef-friendly businesses. So there are many organizations that work to protect and preserve coral reefs. So it's very important to support them either economically or volunteering or raising awareness about them because they're doing amazing work, but they're trying to replenish them. There's been new research and technology that they can actually grow coral and then bring them back to coral reefs. It's beautiful, it's magical, look into it. And there are also a lot of coral reef friendly businesses, as I mentioned. And that means more businesses that use products that do not damage coral reefs. For example, there's Sunscreen that doesn't damage coral reefs, which is very, very important. Something very simple we can all do is just to make sure that the sunscreen you wear is not dangerous to our seas and oceans. Number three, dispose of your waste responsibly. I think this is common sense, right? We've been taught that since we were young. Unfortunately, many people do not do it, but let's not throw our trash on the ground or on the beaches or in the water so that it doesn't end up in these beautiful and very important ecosystems. Number four, practice safe and responsible snorkeling and diving. If you are someone that wants to visit coral reefs and you want to snorkel or scuba dive, then of course do it. You're supporting economically to conservation efforts, but remember to be safe about it and to be responsible and respectful. Do not touch the coral reefs. Do not try and break apart and take it with you. Just keep a safe distance from the coral reefs and their inhabitants and just appreciate the beauty of it from a respectful and safe distance. Number five, and also extremely important, is to spread the word. And it's very easy to do. It costs nothing. It takes almost no time. Now with social media, it's so easy to just share research, post videos, and raise awareness about how important coral reefs are, what we can do to protect them, and why we should protect them. And lastly, don't consume herbivorous or unsustainable fish. Or what I think is even better is don't consume any fish. We know that fishing industries are very unsustainable, very unethical, and create a lot of natural disaster to marine ecosystems. So I think the best thing we could do is to totally eliminate seafood from our diet. We don't need them to survive. It's something we like, it's something we enjoy, but I think we have to sit back and reflect on what the costs are. So that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful. Please comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time. Bye.